Hey, what's up everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. So tonight I'm taking a look at one from my buddy Joe, Average Joe, and of course the Beer Patrol is his channel. I'll put a link down in the description. You can always catch him here for the most part on Thursday nights around 9 when we do the Beer Flow show. But he actually got me a beer sent down from Trillium, which I appreciate, of course, out of Massachusetts. It's like one of those breweries you always want to try to maybe check out at some point if you can, but you actually have to be there to actually get their beers. And Joe was able to get his hands on some that he sent, one to me and one to Todd and also one to Eric. So I'm finally going to get a chance to check out one of their offerings. This is the Galaxy Dry Hopped Fort Point Pale Ale. So there you have right there the nice looking can as well. Pretty simple in the design of the artwork on the can. Nothing to really make it stand out fully in any way, but that name Trillium carries enough weight as is, of course. So looking forward to seeing what this has to offer. This comes in at 6.6% ABV. Nice pint can. This was actually canned on 7/9/18, so today is 8/19/18, so just over a month. I'm thinking probably should still be all right. I'm not one of those kind of like you have to drink it right fresh, like right today, like type person. I know how these were actually designed. I know how long they can usually last. So in that regard, I know things will be just fine. But let's go ahead and get this one open and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. Thanks again, Joe. So looking forward to checking this one out and finally experiencing my first Trillium beer. So a nice pint can that fits right there into a nice pint glass. Look at that, right to the rim with enough head for the 2-finger. Perfect pour in my book, fellas and females, if you're out there watching too. Do have a few lady viewers as well, so don't want to just think it's all guys out there. But you take a look at that beer. Nice head on it. Sits pretty much just off-white, kind of a cream color. The body, look at that, almost like a pretty much golden orange type color there. It does shade a little more darker in the top half than it does the bottom half. Get a light behind it, you're not seeing anything through that. It's got a nice haziness to it as well. Great smell in the aroma. Getting notes of kind of a tropical fruitiness there. Definitely picking up the presence that it's going to be like a juicy type beer. I'm picking up a little bit of a mustiness that you also experience with some of these beers. Hops are coming right through very nicely. A little bit of that nice resiny type feel. Now I didn't look on the can before. Let me take a look here. I don't see where they list the IBU on this one, so I don't have that information listed. When I write up the description, if I find it, I may throw that in there. But I'm definitely picking up it's going to have a little bit of a bitter and bite. It's got that grapefruit in there as well, tangerine, orange, but really the kind of criteria you would expect for a pale ale. Let's get the taste. That drinks really easily. Could have sat there and kept going. Could have easily chugged down this beer. It does have that back scratch on the throat as you swallow, which you expect to get again with this type of a pale ale. So no surprise there. I know some people kind of don't like that scratching type feel. You will pick that up in this beer, but it's got a nice mouth presence to it. Can really feel the flavors, not just on the tongue, but also in the cheek area. Get a nice little tingling type sensation. Duration of the flavor is nice. In the mouth, I have that tropical type feel. As I sit there now, almost a slight bit of kind of a mango type feel in the mouth. Carbonation sits very nice on this one. Definitely get hit with more of the bitterness on the finish than you do on the initial, but it does have that nice juicy feel to it as well. Nice strong bite to the beer. If I had to guess what the IBU level is on this one, I'd put it somewhere probably around between like 40 to 60 in that area. I like it after the swallow. I'm getting a good presence left behind. I don't feel like I have to rush through this. You do get some dryness in that texture like you will with the pale ale type style, but it has a great juicy effect to it where it does go down so much without any problem at all. Again, this is pretty much everything you would expect to encompass when you have a pale ale. So thanks again, Joe, for getting this to me. Again, this is the Galaxy Dry Hopped 4-Point Pale Ale from Trillium. A very nice beer indeed. Definitely one I would recommend for any pale ale fans out there. And if the rest of the beers are like this from Trillium, which I kind of feel like they are, I can see why people hold them up very high for what they're doing. Definitely one of the better pale ales I've actually had, and looking forward to finishing this one out. But thanks again for swinging by and check out another video. Look forward to catching you guys next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.